Hey everybody. As soon as it lets me, I'm going to start inviting some people, and while I'm waiting for everybody to jump on, I'm going to show you guys what I scored today at Toys R Us for my kiddos. Just going to invite a couple of people, and then we'll get started. Oops. There we go. So say hello when you jump on. And I'm going to show you my Toys R Us find today. So like, there's literally like one more week left in Toys R Us. So I got some things for my daycare kids. Y'all ready? Want to see it? I got this one. I got this one. And I got this one. From Toys R Us. For my kiddos. And for me. Let's just be honest. Okay. So, if you guys have not checked out Toys R Us before they close, I think you only have like a week left. Like, I swear, like, I would say that 80% of the store is gone already. So, you gotta like get there. And they had a lot of these, they had a lot of Toys R Us, Star Wars stuff left. And I love Star Wars, so I had to grab those. I also got like I already bought Camden's like birthday and Christmas presents because his birthday is on the 9th of December. I already bought them like a couple weeks ago from Toys R Us when they, yeah, I know, it's finally cheap. When everything was like 50 to 60% off, I bought his stuff, and then now it's like 60 to 80% off. So, so I went ahead and like bought him some other stuff that he could probably open when he's a little older. I don't know. All right, so I wanted to do a brow video because it's something that I get requested a lot. I'm kind of low, so if you want to see me and you don't care about the comments, you can swipe them to the side and you'll just see me. So what you'll need for your brows, you're gonna need primer always, no matter what makeup you're gonna use. This primer is amazing. I didn't use primer the other day and I could totally tell a difference in my application. Like it was streaky, it was just, this is amazing. Yes, go tomorrow. Go, go, go. Go get you some deals, girl. All right, so primer. You're gonna need this amazing brow brush. The drugstore brush is not the same, I swear to you, because I had the drugstore brush, and I can show you pictures from what my eyebrows used to look like until I switched over to this brush, and it's insane. All right, so you're gonna need primer, your brow brush, and then an eyeshadow in the color that you want to make your brows. Now, I used to do my brows in this color, and I still kind of work this color in a little bit, but because now I have blonde hair, I'm gonna go ahead and do Taupe for the Best. This is La Vida Mocha, and this is Taupe for the Best. Hi, Promise. So I kind of do a little mixture of these two, like I'll show you. So you need primer, brush, eyeshadow, and then you'll need concealer brush. And so this is for cutting out your brow and cleaning it up. This makes a huge difference in your eyebrow application. Like, it makes it look so neat, so like crisp. I don't know how to really describe it. I don't know if crispy brows are like attractive, but you know, it just cuts it out real nice. And then finishing spray, and I'll show you two different ways, or I'll tell you about one way you can do with your finishing spray. I don't do it this way because I prefer to work with a dry powder when I do my brows, but a lot of people like to work with it wet. So you can take the cap off of my cap is missing, so for the sake of demonstration, take the cap off. You can spray this into your cap, and then you can take your brow brush and dip it into the finishing spray, and then dip it into your eyeshadow, and then work with it like that. I prefer to use it dry and then spray after, but you can do it however you want. All right, so first thing I do, and yes, I don't have any foundation or any makeup on at all. 9 times out of 10 when I do my makeup, I do all that first. But I've been recently trying to start doing my brows first because of this reason. Oh, let's take a vote. Do you guys want me to do the unibrow technique or nah? Because it's kind of funny. So let me know. So first step, other than priming, which you can do priming before this if you want. Now with me, like the way that my brows grow, you just kind of have to work with your brows to see like, yes, okay, I'll do the unibrow. So the unibrow technique just makes sure that your brows are like even. So the way that my brows grow, this one's actually higher than this brow. So I'll actually brush this one upward, which I would recommend to most people is to start with an upward stroke. But on this brow, because it's higher than the other, I actually brushed this part of it down. So you can see that that's the way the hair actually grows, is in a downward motion. But right here, I push it up and then I just kind of smooth that out a little bit. Okay. So this one is all up because this brow is just, it grows lower on my face. So you kind of just have to work and practice with your own brows to see. And like you can see these little hairs right here need to be plucked. I would normally have those completely plucked. I just haven't in a while, so that would normally not be there. So let's just ignore, okay? Ignore. All right, so we're gonna prime. I'm gonna prime my whole face because I'm gonna end up putting makeup on my entire face anyway, as long as my baby stays asleep. And if not, I'll probably just hold him on my lap because that's what I have to do anyway. Hashtag mom life. All right, so now that we're primed, we're gonna let that dry. And I'm gonna take this amazing brow tamer brush that I was talking about. Now, this is a little bit bent. I just kind of like it because it just makes it easier than having to hold my whole arm out. You can bend it or you can leave it straight, doesn't matter. I just like to be fancy with it. And like I said, I mix kind of like two colors. So I kind of start with the darker color, which is, okay, so I barely touched into that. This powder, these eyeshadows are sifted so nicely that you just have to barely touch. All right, so I'm gonna actually start kind of like here. I don't start here and I don't start out here. I just kind of start right here. And just kind of carefully make my line where I want my brow to be. And I used to do this when I had hardly any brows. Like I used to shave most of my eyebrow off and do this. But of course I wasn't using this brush, so it did not look half as good. And I'm not just being, I'm not just saying that because I sell this brush. I will literally show you old pictures and be like, I can't believe I used to think that looked good. So I am just kind of making my shape. So I'm starting at the bottom. Okay, and without adding any more product, I'm gonna bring it down to the tail. Okay, and these hairs would normally be plucked, so I'm not even gonna worry about them. We're just going to ignore that they are even there. Okay, and then kind of at the tail come up to where you want your arch. And your arch should be like, I don't know how to really describe it. So here's like the middle of your eye. If you kind of like angle, like it should almost like come to the tip of your nose. So if you take like a, do you know what I'm saying? Like you take your nose, the middle of your eye, that's where your arch should be. See how it crosses over the middle of my eye? I mean, you can really do it wherever you want, but this is just how I do it. Right? I am the same way. Like, especially 2012. I used to just have, like, just plucked them, like, real thin and just left them. And I was like... So, I'm not adding any more product until I absolutely have to. Because once you put them on too thick, it's harder to start over. I mean, some people like to put them on dark and black, and that's totally fine. If that's what you want to do, this is your face, this is your art, your brows, you decide. I'm gonna grab just a little bit more to make my arch. Okay. So I've created a little peak right there. Now I'm going to go into the taupe for the best, which is like a blondish, and I'm going to start right here and pull it over. There's a bug flying around over there, and I think it's a fly, and it's probably gonna come over here because I have my big light, so if I freak out and scream, that's what it is. And I'm not sure what the bug is. There's been wasps getting in my house lately, so I hope it's not a wasp. I was doing my makeup in my office one time, and a wasp flew onto the palette that was in my hand, and I just darted out the room. I was so glad it wasn't on Facebook Live. Actually, that would have made a good video, so I'm kind of sad it wasn't on Facebook Live. So I'm still taking that tip for the best and just kind of filling in over here. It's okay if you kind of get a little sloppy, because I'm going to show you how to clean it up, and it just makes it so beautiful. Alright, so that's kind of, I'm just kind of staying at the bottom and fading into the middle. And they said they want me to do the unibrow, so we'll just go ahead and do the unibrow. So I'll stop there for right now. I haven't done the top part yet, so just bear with me. Alright, it's the same thing. I start with the middle. I know a lot of people don't do that, but that's how I do it. I kind of start in the middle. And it's okay that it's getting messy. There's a little fallout, but that's okay. That's what I get for using it dry. But when we go and cut it out with the concealer, you won't see any of that, and it's gonna be beautiful. So let me just, before I get more product, let me just make my little arch. Just come up, like, make a little peak. Okay? And then I'll take that taupe for the best and come fill in. As you can see, this brow grows a lot different than this brow. So see how it's higher than the other? That's where the unibrow is gonna come in. So when you get to the middle, you make like upward strokes instead of like to the side. You make upward strokes just in the direction of the brow, of the hair growth, to make it look more natural. Okay, so unibrow. You guys, driving me nuts here. Okay, so this is the unibrow trick. Make a line in the middle and make a line connecting to your brows, and then make a line on top. They look even to you because they're not on your face, Hannah. They look uneven to me because you're your worst critic. Alright, and then you just kind of like fade it. And this makes a beautiful unibrow. Don't worry, it's not staying. And so what this does is it just makes my eyebrows on an even level here when I fade it out to the middle. Alright. You guys can throw up them laughing emojis for my hot unibrow. Alright. And so I'm working that taupe for the best color in, that blonde color in. I might grab a little bit more of the darker color, maybe not. It just depends on how it's going and how it's looking to me. Blending in to kind of fill it in. Grabbing a little bit of a corkable too, which is just a little bit of a richer light brown. Okay, upward strokes. Okay, and take that spoolie and kind of, now when I look straight, this one looks a little bit straighter, this one looks a little bit more curved, so I'm going to come over on this side and kind of fix that. So mixing the two colors together, Grabbing a little bit of that darker color to even out both sides, yeah? And it's okay if you make it look like it's kind of looking rough right there, but we're gonna fix that, do not worry. All right. I'm just kind of neatening out the top. All right, so that's pretty much where we're at and where we're gonna stop with the eyeshadow. Now, you kind of have to know your concealer colors for this one. Mine are concealer 2 and 0, not 1. 1 looks a little green. So I would take the darker shade that I am, which is concealer 2 right here. And I work my brush in pretty good because I want it to be nice and on there. All right. And this is where you can cut it out. I mean, you can do the lighter color up here, but because I just like it to blend in with my foundation, I like to use the darker color. So you kind of use like the edge of the brush and cut it out. You can shape it better this way if you don't get concealer on your actual eyebrow like I just did. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just gonna fix that really quick. I feel like with this makeup that I have, like, you can just fix anything with it. It's like painting. You can paint over. All right. So take that edge and cut it out. All right, so you see how much smoother this side looks than this side. All right, I gotta extend my leg. Would look a little, I mean, my leg's kind of falling asleep. All right, so I get a little bit more concealer on my brush and then just kind of cut the shape. Okay, and you can keep working it in. I got a little bit of concealer on my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna cover that up. All right. And then I'm actually gonna connect the top like this, and then I'm gonna draw a little line like this. All right. And then I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna leave it like that for just a second until I cut out the bottom. All right, so the bottom, I take the lightest concealer that I have because you want it to kind of highlight your brow. And you can do this after, like, if I just want to demo the brows right now, but I would do my eyeshadow and then this part so that you can blend have that nice blend from your eyeshadow up. But for the sake of the demonstration for the eyebrows, I'm not going to do the eyeshadow first, but I will do eyeshadow after. All right, so then I just take it and just take a very thin line right there, and as I go back, I make the line thicker like this. You can kind of manipulate the brush. See what I mean? And you just make that line straight. Okay. And then you can either use this brush to blend down, or you can take another brush. I like to use the Dome Blender brush for blending down the concealer, but you can use pretty much anything. Let's see what is on this brush. Alright, this isn't the dome blender, but I'll just show you. You can just take a brush and blend that down. Or you can take your blender full, but that's a little hard because it's kind of big. You can take the tip of your blender full if you wanted to. Okay, and then you can blend this out. And then when you put your foundation on, you won't even see that line. Okay? So far, that's what we have. Don't worry about this part yet. We'll come back to that. Okay. So, let's grab a little bit of that lighter color concealer. A very thin line right here. Thicker as we go back. And then you can kind of thin it out a little bit again. Okay, this is gonna give you a really nice highlight. Okay, and then you can take that brush and blend it down. I think I need to go a little bit closer. This is where you can really arch it, see what I mean? Okay. Okay. Kind of just overdid it a little bit right there, so you can touch it up. Alright. Oh, it's not a brush, that's eyeliner, okay. And then blend that down, and then blend this out. If you guys need to see and the comments are in the way, you can swipe to the side and they'll disappear so that you can see me because I'm a little low. I apologize, that's just my setup right now. It's kind of whack. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to come do the middle. I'm gonna kind of grab the darker concealer and we're just gonna kind of work it in. Until you have the desired center. And just slowly even them out. And I went a little bit too high with it, but that's okay. Alright, I went a little crazy with the concealer. So I'm just going to take my brush and touch it up a little bit. I need to get a little bit more eyeshadow. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, so now we kind of have some brows. So I'm just gonna take this brush and blend the concealer so it doesn't look kind of globby and obvious. Okay. So there's some brows. And then you would just put on your foundation and everything, but I'm going to do eyeshadow next. So today I'm going to be using a little bit mixture of Lime Life and some Morphe palettes because I really love this Glam Morphe palette. It's very gorgeous. It's got a really nice shimmers in it, and I've really grown to love this color. It's very red and it's gorgeous. Okay, so I always start with a limelight color because it helps me with creasing, but let's do some concealer first. Once I find my concealer. I just had it. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take that same concealer brush and coat my eyelid with it. This is waterproof as well, so if you kind of sweat or like cry, or if you have kind of watery eyes, it's gonna be just fine. It's gonna stay. You don't have to worry about it smearing. This works as an eyeshadow primer as well. That's why I'm putting it on first, because this really helps those colors to pop. Okay. Okay. Grab a little bit more. Okay, I know it looks kind of crazy, so we just take the little blender full and work it in. Okay, you can go ahead and do your under eyes since we're already at concealer. Actually, I'm just gonna do the middle because I'm gonna clean up my eyeshadow with concealer, so you can do either way you want. I'm just gonna kind of like lighten up the middle for it because sometimes I put eyeshadow there. I love the point to this because it just gets right in there. Okay, all right. Now let's get some eyeshadow going. Okay, so like I said, I always start with a limelight shade. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to go dark or like on the lighter side. Don't know. Should I go dark, like dark lids, or lighter lids and darker outer? You guys help me decide. If I don't hear nothing, I'm going light because it's my go-to. Okay, going light, guys. All right, so I'm gonna take, oh, go light, awesome. Okay, so I'm just taking Pastel Me About It, and you might not be able to see it because it is so light, and I did put on that concealer, but this is just a nice primer because I love our this is, okay, here, I'll show you. This is this color right here. It's very light, very pretty. Okay, it's almost white, but it's actually a pink shade. Okay, so I just put that all over. Because I noticed when I just use the Morphe shades, like I get way more creasing as the day goes on than I do with Limelight. Okay, so I should have gotten my brushes out first. Oh, okay. And then I am taking this pink. Oh, wait, no, actually I'm going to take this pink as a transition, which is Coral of the Story. Coral of the Story as a transition color, and I'm taking this pointed blender. Sorry, I'm slouching, sitting on the floor, and it's just making my back hurt so bad. Okay, So I'm taking this little fluffy pointed brush and creating a transition shade. Basically what a transition shade does is helps you have a really nice blend. So when I go with darker colors down here, it's gonna go lighter as it goes up, which is awesome. Okay, and I just love this color. I wear this color kind of like by itself sometimes, or like I'll do a really dark lid with this color on top. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorite shades. And it just, look at the blendability. Can we just appreciate this? Okay, I'm not going all the way up to the brow. I'm kind of leaving a little, you know, a little highlight, but you can go closer right here. So a lot of people, and it's not wrong, but a lot of people go higher out here and then they go lower as they come down, but I like to kind of do like this motion with my eyeshadow so that I still get that nice brow pop. Okay, so I kind of go like up and then down. So closer to the brow right here. I just really like that look. But you can do whatever you want. Alright, I'm gonna go a little darker on the side. Okay. Transition color is on. And then I'm going to switch over to my Morphe Glam palette because these colors are so pretty. But I really only use like 3 of them, but I really love this color. I'm sorry, this color. Yes, this color. So that I'm taking that same brush, kind of just barely dipping it in, and I go in with it. So pretty, you guys, so pretty. And I'm going out a little bit more than I normally would because I'm gonna cut it with the concealer. Look at that pretty color. You can go darker. I barely touched into that color, so I'm gonna build it. I don't want to put on too much as I go. I just want to like slowly build. Okay, touch a little bit more. Come down on my lid just a little bit and come out. Okay, what are we thinking so far, you guys? All right, same thing on the other side. Come out. And it's okay to like come a little bit towards your nose with the color. I feel like it makes your eyeshadow stand out a little bit better, because I used to just kind of stop right here, but I like carrying that color in a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. Bring it down onto the lid just on the corner. Okay. And then I'm going to take a limelight color, one of the colors that I used. Let me blend this a little bit better. One of the colors that I used for my brow, La Vida Mocha, the darker color in my brows. And I'm going to hit that outer corner with it. So I'm taking this one right here. See, I just like barely touched in there. So I'm gonna tap some of that off. And I'm gonna work this in to the corner. See how much color payoff you have? It's amazing. I mean, that was a little tap, and then I tapped off the brush, and I still got that much pigment. I'm very impressed. And then I just blend out in little tiny circles. Kind of do like a little windshield wiper, but mostly little circles with this brush. Okay, so we've got a nice little fade going. Okay, all right. Grab a little bit more of that color, tap it off, work into this corner now. Woo! That was a lot. Gotta be careful. If you do too much, you don't want to mess up what you've done already, so thankfully they blend very beautifully. I know, and it like, if your hand doesn't hurt while you're blending, you're probably doing it wrong. Blend till your hand falls off. I don't remember who said that, but somebody says that. Okay, you see how we have a nice blend going on? Now, if you want a little challenge, after I find my concealer brush again, here it is. If you want a challenge and you want it to look really pretty, especially if you have I have slightly hooded eyes, so hold on one second, let me just hit this. Okay, I just saw that I went higher on one side. Okay, I'm gonna blend that down. Okay. Okay. So, if you want a challenge, take your concealer brush and a very light concealer, like concealer number 0 for instance, and you can come, oh, my battery's dying, I better be quick. Now, if you have hooded eyes, you're going to want to take your cut crease higher than your actual crease, and I'm only going over like, kind of like halfway. Okay. And fill it in. Okay. Well, when you lose your brush, where did it go? There it is. Nope. Too many brushes around here. Ah, there it is. Alright, and then just blend it on in. Okay, and then I'll show you what we're going to do after that. After I do the other side. If I don't stop losing stuff, I might make it through this video. Alright. So you just come up. See, like my crease is here. So I just went up a little bit. This is why I love this brush, because it fills in so nicely. Okay. And then you just kind of blend it. Alright, I need a little bit more of my La Vida Mocha. Okay, take that green Glam palette again. Gonna just very lightly touch into that red color again. And then, oh, I did too much, hold on. Sometimes I mess up, like all the time, like every time. I did too much. I did too much red. Okay. Alright. Just gonna touch up that red just so I'll make sure that color is popping. Alright. Alright, bug. I don't know what you are, but you better stay away from me. I don't play. Alright. So now I'm taking a clean brush and I'm going in with this color. Let me show you it. So it's like a very light gold shimmer. So pretty. Okay. And I get a lot on my brush. I don't go light with this. And I just kind of pack it wherever I put that concealer. So, this is like pretty much a full glam look that I'm going for here. So, I just want to kind of lightly blend with the other side of the brush so that we have a nice fade over. Okay? Do we like that? Throw me some hearts or something if you are still with me, if you like it. Or if you don't like it, you can tell me that too. You can't hurt my feelings. Alright. Alright. Oh, thank you guys. Alright, let's see. We want to take... Oh, thank you. We want to do our eyeliner. And my pen has been through the ringer. Look at them bristles. I'm so abusive to it. I apologize, but it still works. Okay, just kind of outline my wing. And fill it in. This eyeliner pen, by the way, is $18 and it lasts forever. It's amazing. I always kind of fill in under here. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have a little wing. Should I go thicker with that wing, or should I leave it? What do you guys think? All right. Well, y'all decide. I'm gonna do the other side. This side is way more difficult just because of the angle. Okay. Whew. My eye was getting... Oh no! Let me get that really quick. Hold on. Find a brush I can get it with. Oh no. Hold on. We're just gonna fix that real quick. Hold on. Stay with me. Haha. We fixed it. Little concealer. Alright. Oh. Alright. It's a little higher than the other, but it's alright. We'll make it work. Okay, now we're gonna go under. Being very careful not to mess up our eyeshadow. Whew. Okay. Whew. My eyes watering, look at that. Alright. Okay, sometimes when I finish, like, well, hold on, I'm actually not finished. I'm gonna take this brush, which is kind of like the brow tamer brush, but not. Let me angle my camera a little bit better, since I will be doing the rest of my face. And I'm gonna grab that red and go under here. And I'm gonna take a little bit of dark brown. Go over it. Alright, I'm gonna take my dome blender and I'm gonna grab that shimmery color. Put it right here and drag it out. Right here and drag it out. Okay? So now eyeshadow is pretty much done. Alright, let's go in with concealer. foundation, all the fun stuff. All right. So now we get to fix the rest of the face. Okay. We're gonna go under the eye in a V shape. You don't want to just go like this because then it just looks like you're wearing concealer. You want it to look blended. So in kind of a triangular shape like that. And this is the buffer brush. Love it. Just lightly. You don't want to like press in like this. You want to just kind of keep it light. Okay. And you can, if you want to kind of do a little bit on the middle of the forehead out in a V shape, that's a good time to do that too. And then you want to go down the middle of the nose if you want to. You can do that too. You don't have to, but I like to. All right, and then blemishes. So watch. Get a little bit more. Just put a little extra layer on the blemishes. I like to go around the nose where it's really red. I have some like weird coloring right here. I like to hit that too. Alright, and then I'm going to take my foundation. Which is a weird mix between Jenna Beige and Shinto Zero, which is a pink shade and a yellow shade. So I have both, I feel like, in my skin, so I kind of just mix them together and it makes the perfect color for me. Okay, I like to apply it where I really want it because I don't need to like cover. If it's the right color, you don't have to blend it all, you know, all out and everything. Like I blend, but I don't need to put it on every inch of my face, you know what I mean? So I just kind of put it where I feel like I need it. And then I take the diffuser brush, which is my new favorite brush. I'm sorry, Brow Tamer. I love my Brow Tamer brush, but this has become my favorite brush because it just is so fast with applying this foundation. It's amazing. This is the step where primer is really important because if not, it'll look really streaky, like where the bristles are. For some reason, when you use primer, it doesn't look streaky. It's amazing. Do you see why I love this brush so much? Look how fast I applied my foundation with it. Just blend it out a little bit. Oh, look at the coverage. And that was so fast. Okay? Love that. Okay. And now for a little contour. Where's that brush I need? Oh, that's on here. Oh, I may have left it in the other room, so I'm going to just use this brush for my contour. It's alright, it'll be fine. Oh, I missed a spot. Hold on. I missed a spot with my brush on the side of my nose. Okay. Alright, that looks good. You want to go darker back here and lighter as you go in. You can build this, you can apply more if you want it darker. However you want to do it. I do like this brush for contouring up here though, because it's like the perfect shape for hitting the side of the forehead. Okay. I don't know what that was. A little dry skin. Alright. And then I just take the tip of it and go right here. Okay. And then powder. Oh! My brush was right here the whole time, you guys. Let me hit this really quick. I don't know what all that was. I totally like lost my brush right in front of me. This is our fan brush. See how amazing it is? Do you see? Do you see the difference? I mean, come on. Hello. Alright. Cut that out. Do a little bit right here. Okay. I don't know, guys. I think I like it. Alright. Let's see. Some blush. Should we do some blush? Take our blusher brush. We'll do number 1. Just called Alive. Does that feel alive? Just get them a little color on them lips, on them cheeks. Just a little color to look alive, literally. Okay. Now, for the under eye, I like to take the blender full into the powder because that's where I'm gonna get creases. So I like to pack it in where I would crease. And then the rest of my face, I love this brush for the rest of my face. It's the Oliver powder brush. It's got a weird hair on it. Hold on. Okay. The Oliver powder brush. So as you can see, I need to get a new powder because there's barely any in the tray. And this just kind of sets all of your foundation. Since it is a wax-based foundation, having a really nice translucent powder over top is perfect. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can find it. Alright. So then I'm gonna do a little mascara. Oh, the baby's awake. Hold on, I gotta go get the baby. He always wakes up right when I'm doing my mascara and right before I do a lipstick. Alright guys, hold tight. I'm gonna go grab my baby. Poor thing. Be right back. We have low battery, you guys. Who's still here with me? Hi, buddy. Say hey. Who's still here? Oh, hey, I figured it was you. Alright. So, normally I would do false lashes, but I feel like that's kind of ODing for wiping off and going to bed. However, it would make it look amazing. False lashes just make everything look better. Let me just do a couple more layers. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. So, oh, I was supposed to do setting spray before mascara, but it's okay. It'll be fine. I gotta come off to the side because I'm holding my baby. Hold on one second. Okay. I do setting spray before my powder highlight. Okay. Hey! He's looking up like... Here, hold on. Let me see if I can show you. Now he's looking at y'all. Gotta put my phone backward. Okay. Alright. Hey, buddy. Alright. And then my highlight. Which is where? I don't know where to put it. Where'd I put my highlight, buddy? Oh, it might be under here. Yeah? No. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's be a bad day if I don't have my highlight. Oh, it's back here. Alright. I lose things, like, if I don't lose something, it's really not a Mama Ray tutorial at all. Like okay, there it is. So the same brush that I use for my contour, I'm just gonna brush it off a little bit. And I love this palette, the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit. And I like Gumdrop and I like Butterscotch. We'll do Gumdrop today. I haven't done that one in a while. So this is why I do it after my spray. I just feel like it sticks better. I don't know. It's very pink. Ooh. Gumdrop is pink. Oh, you know what? I think I used Starburst before, not Gumdrop. I like them all, though. Hey, Renata. Just kind of brush on some highlight. It's very pink. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got a very pink shimmer to it. At the tip of my nose. Thank you. Oh, don't fall forward. Please do not bust your face. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's sitting up now and he sometimes forgets how. Okay. Kind of blend that a little bit better. Okay. Yeah? What do we think? Good? I think I'm going to do a nude lip. Yeah. I'm going to do a nude lip. Hold on. Let me find one that hasn't had the cap left off of it. Good Lord. Okay. Here we go. Alright. This is our liner. Oh, no, this is not our liner anymore. We have a much better liner. The liner now, like, won't even come off if you, like, run water on it and rub it. Like, it stays on. And then it lasts longer. And it's self-sharpening. This is our old one. but it's so pretty. That was my child farting, just in case anybody wanted to know. Maybe he'll say mama. He's been saying mama for like 3 days now. And non-stop today. It was just mama, mama, mama. But it's wonderful. The doctor said that he's doing things that 9-month-olds usually do, and he's only 6 months. I'm not bragging. That wasn't meant to brag. But, okay, I think it's just a fly. The bug that's flying around in here. Okay. There's our nude liner. And then we have a lipstick that I can put on over it. Not telling. It's so creamy. Feels like a lip balm. It's just perfect. It's literally called Perfect Lipstick. Just saying. All right. Is there anything else I want to do to my look tonight? I don't know. What do you guys think? Anything else I need to do? He's kicking my bag of lipsticks. Anything else you might want to add? Or is it good? Good to go? I wish I had my hair done. It makes some good selfies, but oh well. It's one or the other. Face or hair. House or kid. I always choose the kid. Sorry, my house is never ever 100% clean. Alright, let's see. Should I do another layer of mascara? I think so. Let's do it. Let's just go. Okay, gracious. He just tried to jump out of my lap. I'm sorry that I'm slouching, but my back is just hurting so bad. Okay. You cannot eat mascara, buddy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Oh, look what I just did. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Kinda. Where's my little blendy brush? There we go. We fixed it. All right, let's see. Any more? Should we highlight some more? Take a little highlight with my, where's my blender? There we go. Dome blender. Take a little highlight here. Don't put your hand in the highlight. A little highlight on the lid. Really make it pop. Alright, y'all. I think I'm done. think I'm done. What do you think? What do you think about it? You're the cutest child. Like, oh my goodness. Just look at this baby. What do you think about it? You like Mama highlight? Do you like Mama's highlight? Do you like Mama's highlight? Do. He's like, I don't know. I kind of still want to be asleep. Hey, Mama? Mama. 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 He's reaching for the Reiki mirror. He wants it. He wants it. Mama? Say Mama. Say Mama. Mama. Can you at least smile? Mama, little baby. He's like, no. Not today. Not today. Mama, little baby. Mommy, little baby. He's just like, I'm just looking all around. Worm. You say hi. Say hi. Well, he got a little smile. That's good. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys watch the replay, good Lord. Thank you for sticking around so long. All right. I'm going to get off here before my phone dies. And we will see you next time. Okay? Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Bye, y'all.